How's it going, everyone? Paul with Adaptable Survival. We are just out today going through a few things. What I want to dive into with this video is an emergency shelter kit that I put together that's relatively cheap, packs down pretty compact as well, so you can easily store it in your pack. Stick with me as we dive into it. Alright, so the emergency shelter kit that I usually carry around in my pack that I've been playing with for the last couple weeks here, I just carry that in a Tough Possum's 8x10 center zip possibles pouch. I believe this is about 19 bucks on his site. I'll throw a link down in the description box below. But let's get the kit down on the ground, start getting up the contents, talking about what I got inside here. Alright, for this kit, I have this in a Tough Possum's possibles pouch, like I told you guys. Got that center zip. So the first thing I'm gonna pull out is my tent stakes. These are just a cheap 12 pack of tent stakes that I got off Amazon for like 8 bucks. I have them in a Sea to Summit peg bag. This is about 10 bucks. I like this bag because it's a little bit more compact than the bag that these tent stakes come with. But the reason I like these tent stakes specifically is if you look, it's almost got like a razorback look to it. Get that up close to the camera for you guys so you can see it. So I like that because it makes adjusting your guy out lines pretty easy, gives you a lot of options, pretty versatile. This is the second set of these that I picked up. I have a set of red ones. And then the other side, just have my Rapid Ridgeline. And then a couple of 6 foot, 5-6 foot Guylines. And then what I'm using for my tarp, this is actually a One Tigress tent footprint that they sell. It's just under 7 feet. I think it's 6.7 feet by about 5.5 feet. So I like this because this is going to be about the size of an emergency space blanket, but when you pack this up, it packs down significantly smaller. So as you can see, I can fit it in here pretty easily, and then leaves me the whole other side of this pouch to store everything else. So let me get this kind of strung out, and I'll set it up in a couple of the different shelters. Alright, so my goal with this video wasn't necessarily to show you how to set up all these shelters. My goal was to show you a kit that allows you to set up all these shelters. Something as an alternative to the emergency space blanket out on the market. So think your Arcturus, the Pathfinder, or the emergency or the grabber space blanket. All those, you can find those pretty easily online. The major issue that I found with them from classes I've taught, plus ones I've used, is they don't have long-term durability built into their design. So corners will rip out on you, it'll start tearing out on you and kind of wearing down over time, just because they weren't designed for that. So I've been trying to find some different options that are going to be more durable and still give you the same basic concept. And this One Tigress tent footprint can definitely do that. It at about 7 by 5.5 feet. It's about the same size as those blankets. So you can still set up all the same exact shelters, just not going to get that reflective side, which I will be doing some testing, comparing the two once the temperatures drop down quite a bit. But for about 70 bucks, I set up this entire kit. That's with the Tough Possum and Seed Summit pouches, the 10-foot print, the stakes, the paracord. About 70 bucks. If you go without the pouches, the Tough Possum and the Seed Summit, you're looking at about 40 bucks. I will throw the Amazon links down below so you can find those pretty easily. The Tough Possum stuff, I'm not sure if it's on Amazon, but I will link his site so you can check out all the other sweet stuff that he makes. I'm a really big fan of his stuff. I carry quite a few different of his pouches. I have a few other ones that I'm waiting to use as well. So I'll throw those links down all below. Obviously, if you use my Amazon links, I do get a very small kickback, which I greatly appreciate if you do use those links. But that's not my main goal with this. I just want to show you different gear out there, different kits that you can put together with that gear. So if you use those links and I get a small kickback, it just goes towards picking more of that gear so I can try out different pieces of kit. So you don't have to spend your money on it. You can see someone else use it out in the woods. And throw a comment down below. Let me know what you're using for an emergency shelter kit. I know there's a ton of different tarps out there, which I'm looking at picking up quite a few to try them out. Let me know which ones you have experience with, which ones you recommend, which ones you don't recommend, and any other gear that you do use that may not be designed for what you're using it for. So like a 10-foot print, I'm using it as a tarp. Just thinking outside of the box. So let me know what you're using down in the comment section down below. Also, like and subscribe. That does help the channel grow, gets more people involved in the comment section so we can all see what everyone else is using, try to get some new ideas for what we do outdoors. My main goal with this channel is to build a community of like-minded people that can all learn from each other and bring some new perspectives. As always, this has been Paul with Adaptable Survival. Adapt your mind, your body, and your gear.